Alright, what up though? So, this message is for all the licensed general contractors in the state of Michigan. So, if you do not have workman's comp, they have changed it to now where you have to, regardless if you have no employees. So I've never had employees. I've always been my only employee. So it used to be to where if you did not have employees, you did not have to have workman's comp insurance. So I have been fighting this for probably the last, maybe since like 2022, 23, so 2-3 years. So in October of last year, the Attorney General reached out to me like, hey, we understand that you've been fighting this for a while, but the law states this, or the new law states this, and it goes into effect. I think it went into effect sometime last year. So I have been going back and forth, and I'm like, look, well, Laura says this, y'all saying this, but apparently this trumps that, and Laura is now in agreement with them. So if you do not have workman's comp insurance and you are a licensed builder, you will more than likely be getting some type of notice in the mail from the Attorney General right here in Detroit, to either get it within, I think it was 30 to 60 days, and you have to send them a copy and pay a fine. Now, if you do not get this and you do not pay the fine, whatever y'all agree to, and get the insurance, they will take you to court and they will sue you and more than likely win, because it is the state of Michigan, and you will have to pay, I believe it was $1,000 per day as a fine, back 3 years from the day you didn't have it, because they won't go all the way back to if you've been licensed for 10 plus years or something like that. But if you haven't had it in the last 3 years, they will backdate it to then and go to court. So since I was cooperative and stuff like that, got all my questions answered, got the insurance, they only fined me $500. So boom, here you go. So once again, if you are a licensed general contractor, I'm not talking to the unlicensed people or the people who aspire to be licensed. Just understand, you also have to get general liability insurance, of course. On top of that, you got to get workman's comp regardless if you have employers or not. Now, the only downside of this is whatever subcontractors that you're subbing work out to, if he or she or their company does not have workman's comp, now you are liable for them. So when you get audited annually, whenever your renewal date is for general liability as well as workman's comp, you will have to pay a penalty on the workman's comp side for your sub. So if I sub some work out to Joe Blow Plumbing and Construction and they don't have workman's comp and list me as additional insured and provide me with a copy of the insurance, then I have to pay a penalty to my insurer for workman's comp for whatever I paid Joe Blow Construction and Plumbing or whatever LLC. So if I pay him $100,000, my penalty is $100,000. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Deuces.